Really? DNA one more time. Back one more again. Got something different for y'all. For those of you that believe. Are we alone in the universe? Are we alone on this planet?
Spooky, spooky. They say we're not.
Aliens, Area 51, abduction stories from slews of witnesses who have similar encounters, cloning, invaded by aliens and or reptilian type. You know, these are all questions that are out there among many others. Is this feasible? Could it be possible? Is it just the imagination of a bunch of, you know, whacked out conspiracy theorists?
It's kind of hard to get all those people from all those different places to have the exact same encounter. You know, I mean, they don't know each other. They didn't even know that somebody else had the same experience. When they finally tell somebody, they found out that, well, there's been several other cases of, you know, people saying this, which is what made people start investigating.
Social media. Well, now social media is really the easiest way to get your hands on anything. It can be researched. It can be looked up. You know, you can Google it. From a personal standpoint, do I believe in aliens? Absolutely. Why? Because I believe in God. And if I believe in God, and I believe that God is able and the abilities that we have as people to reproduce, to, you know, to grow from, you know, an embryo into a person, you know, the self-healing methods, you know, the way the body is designed, the intricacies of the nerves and, you know, what things do and what things don't do. We as people, as human beings, have the ability to regenerate our liver. The only, and unless, you know, I could be mistaken, but the only mammals that I know of that, you know, possess that capability. I could be wrong. You know, I've done no research on it. But I do believe that, you know, that the aliens do exist, again, because I do believe in God. And if you hear me say all the time, we're on this ball spinning. We're on a ball someplace in the solar system, in the universe. And if you believe in God and you believe in space and, you know, space being infinite, then how could you not believe in aliens? Because then you put a limitation on what your beliefs are as God the Almighty, you know, or as a higher power, or as a supreme being, or whatever you call or refer to him, her, it, that, whatever. You understand? There has to be more than just us. We can't be here alone. I mean,
It's too great.
yeah, I mean, infinite. Infinite. That's infinite. You know, you think out of all of this, we all, he said, I'm going to put these people on this little ball right here, and that's it. That's all I got. I'm going to rest now. You know, I mean, if that's really what people feel, then that clearly displays, you know, the proof of their inability to really want to expand their minds and be open to the possibilities. You know, we only, as people, use 10% of our brain. So it would be easy to say, you know, well, that's not possible. You know, I mean, we have not reached the bottom of the ocean yet. We don't know where it is. 3/4 of this planet is water. And we don't know what's in the water. So how can you limit, you know, I mean, dinosaurs were real and still exist today. You know, you got people who say dinosaurs wasn't real. You know, I don't know nobody that met Jesus. Okay? I've seen a dinosaur. Shark, crocodile, gecko, Komodo dragon. You understand? Okay? I've seen dinosaurs, pelican. I've seen dinosaurs today. You know, so there are fish underwater that we've never seen. There's fish underwater that have only been seen once. You understand? I mean, to limit the abilities of something, force, entity, nature, whatever, that you believe, however you feel, wherever you go to, you know, whatever that place of solace is that you go to, where you have something of something to build on. Because we all have to have that. We all have to have something to believe in. That's just human nature. You know, and that's something that we all have in common. Okay? That was instilled in us by somebody, something, somewhere. You know, it's just not instinctual. I mean, to believe that we got, we it, this is it, then, you know, it's really a matter of limiting yourself and really wanting to be blind to the fact that, you know, it's more than us just out here.
But it's kind of, I can say that people get scared when you have to go further, to think further.
Outside the comfort zone.
Yeah, they don't want to do that because you okay.
Why?
Scared. That's
Of what?
it. Of the unknown.
Knowledge is power.
But they don't want that.
Oh, so they want to be blind.
Yeah.
So we sheep.
And it was say in the Bible. And where to be led.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. And that's
some
locked
people
up.
like some people like being led. Some people like being sheep. Some people like being followers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a follower, so it's kind of hard for me to limit myself. But I can't blame them for the way that they are because that's how they were taught. That's all they know. You give them something else, it's like, okay, I ain't blowing my mind. If they could really blow their tops, you would see it.
Every individual has the exact right of every individual. If everybody walks in a straight line, okay, and then turns left every third pace, and you decide to either keep walking straight or turn right, you're still an individual, you know, but you'll never know what happens if you don't keep walking straight or turn right when everybody else is going left, if you never do it. So you have to find out. But then when you say, if you're walking with somebody and y'all been doing this 20 years, and you say that this person has been on your left for 20 years, you say, well, look, I'm about to turn right. You know, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And they're like, no, don't do that.
Yep.
Don't you do that. You don't never know. You know, telling what's going to happen. Well, you won't find out unless you go.
Right.
You know, and why can't I go straight? Why can't I go right? Because that's not what they said we could do. And it's about controlling what you think, what you see, what you feel, what you hear, what you taste, what you breathe. You understand? It's all about mind control.
And some people like
You know.
it.
And FYI, if I disappear behind this shit, you understand? Y'all know that it's real. You know, but I mean, it's people tend to limit themselves in terms of their beliefs. You know, and I can't understand I mean, there are people that believe dinosaurs never existed. You know, um, there are people that believe that God never existed. There are people that believe that God is an alien. There are people that believe that aliens came here and told us, you know, that this was who we were supposed to do and what we, you know. There are people that believe that the aliens taught the Egyptians, told the Mayans, you know, because of, you know, certain structures that we have. There are people that believe, you know, like you were saying earlier, that you know, people actually had the ability, the know-how to be able to construct certain, you know, things that are up, you know, or ruins, you know, these days, you know, that remain, that we consider to be, you know, relics and things that, you know, astrologers want to find out about. You know, I mean, you got archaeologists that want to study these things that's in the ground. You got astrologists that want to study the stars. You know, you got all of these things and all of these, you know, when all this stuff is put together, it should be an answer. You know,
think about it. Those people had to step outside the box to study the stars and study, you know. So if they stayed limited,
Galileo.
we would still be in a box. We would still be roaming around in a box. We would still all be going left because there's no way we would go right. You have to be able to say, okay, I'm not doing what they're doing. I gotta go. I gotta know. And those are those people that have learned the stars and learned, you know, they're like the people who go to other planets, you know, or go to the moon, whatever it is. They had to have said to themselves, I gotta do something else. I gotta know what's out there. I cannot stay here. And you know, there are people that just go travel to Florida. You know, that was the big thing for them. This person said, no. I want to get off this planet and go up there. That's how we found out that, you know, the Earth is round. And so everything that we learned, we had to have gone another way and not follow everybody else. You have to have those people that said, okay, well, I gotta go. I gotta find out. I gotta know. So as far as aliens are concerned, you are not going to get those people that go this way to say, yeah, you're right, I think there are aliens. No, you're only going to get the ones that go this way that's going to say,
what I don't understand is why keep it a secret. You know,
because
why
scare
not?
all the people going this way.
It makes no difference. It's the truth.
They
the truth
can't
is the
handle
truth.
it.
You understand? If you walk blindfolded onto I-95 during rush hour and don't get hit, you know, that would be something that you would want to tell people.
Right.
You know.
And a lot of them are not going to believe you. Doesn't matter that you did it. You can even have it on camera. They still say, oh man, somebody guiding you. You're not going to get the people that go this way to believe.
To believe the people that go that way.
And you got to have some of these.
Yeah.
I should say you have more of these than you have
those that, again, I guess it's about comfortability. It's about their comfort zone. You know, I don't want to be. I don't want to hear about that.
Right.
You know, you get a lot of that.
Yep.
I don't want to get involved in that. I don't. You know. You know, and I mean, it's a lot of very untouchable subjects. You know, but that's not one that I feel. You know, I mean, this is something that's been documented. They got shows about this, and
although they have that, these people don't believe, or they're too afraid to venture. So you're gonna have those. Yeah, everybody
I
that
guess,
went this way.
I guess it's about distraction too, because that's not the only thing that's on television. You know, and once you get the variety of, you know, well, do I want to watch something about the history of the world, or oh, the game is on? You know, oh, my show.
Yep.
You know, so
We have people that watch only sports. They don't care nothing about nothing else going on. All they care about is sports.
I mean, sports is.
That's what I'm saying. Is that everybody loves sports?
I'm not saying it's important. You know, I don't really even
That is
endorse
their
sports.
God.
You know, really.
That is their God. They're right there in front of the TV. They are reading about it. They got it on their internet. It's sports.
That really don't mean much to me. Sports is really not important. You know, it's just, it's a casual activity. From time to time that we enjoy. But, you know, no biggie.
But you can't get them to turn the channel.
But the key is, you know, it's a stress reliever.
So it's sex.
No, yeah, yes and no. Cause see, sex is enjoyable. See?
But you're still relieving.
No, but you're not yelling at nobody during sex.
Why not?
Kind of shit you into? Okay, that's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. Anyway, look, okay, I guess it's time to wrap this up. Woo!
Hey, you lost a train of thought. Look, that's a shame.
Subscribe. Post a comment. You know,
Tell us
just,
what you think.
you know, are we alone when you go out and you stare up into the sky at night and you see all them stars? You think they're up there for nothing? You know, you think, you know, there's nothing up there but stars that burnt out maybe 1 million years ago, but because space is infinite and time and space is infinite, the light continues to travel. You know, so when we see it, it's a light that's burnt out, but it's still traveling. Or is that bogus? You know, tell us what you think. Tell us what you feel. You know, we got enough problems going on the planet right now, so we figured we'd talk about something a little more out of worldly. You know, that way we don't have to talk about the floods and the earthquakes and, you know, the football player getting accused of rape for the 3rd time and getting off in high school because a judge felt like he didn't want to ruin the young man's career or his potential to be something more productive. We're not going to talk about stuff like that. We're going to talk about outer space shit. Okay? So, you know, say something, do something. You don't know. It's DNA. Take care of each other. Try to do something with each other, for each other, about each other. We're on this ball together, and we're not alone. DNA, signing off.